Because it's due today.
All right, Jacob. It's you and me. Go. Just you. Go. Yeah. What do you do first?
Put them equal to each other.
Okay, put them equal to each other. Now what?
Ooh, beep beep.
What did we do on this one after we put them equal to each other? What did we do with that x? Yeah, because I wanted to get all the x's over here on the left, right? So if I look at this one, what do I have to do to get this x over here on the left? Right. So
Total fail.
Both sides. So negative 2x squared. X's cancel. Plus 2 equals x's cancel 0. Okay? All right. Now this one's a little bit different than the other ones that we've done. What's different about it?
Class.
There's a negative 2 in front of the x squared. Do we usually like to have a negative number in front?
No.
No. So what am I going to do? Okay, so I can multiply everything by negative 1 to switch the signs around. So instead of negative 2x squared, it's going to be positive 2x squared. Instead of positive 2, it's going to be negative 2 equals 0. Okay?
Okay.
Now, can you look at that and think about it and figure it out?
No.
2x squared minus 2 equals 0. You want to make it equal to 0.
X equals 1.
X equals 1, right? Because 2 minus 2 is
2 minus
0. Okay? What's the other thing x could equal besides 1?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. Good, because negative 1 squared is also 1. 2 times 1 is 2 minus 2 is 0. Right, and then in this case, whoops, in this case it says that y equals x. So if x equals 1, what does y equal? 1. If x equals negative 1, what does y equal? Negative 1. Okay? Yeah, this one right here is a little bit tricky because there's no number there in the middle. Hold your applause to the end of the show, please. What you could do with this, if you can't just like look at it and figure it out, is I could add 2 to both sides. So that gives me 2x squared equals 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then divide both sides by 2. So x squared equals 1. So if x squared equals 1, then x has to equal 1 and negative 1. Okay?
Now you can applause.
Okay, does anybody need 54? Anybody? Paige said 55. Do we need 54 before? Did you need 55, Paige? You need 54? Okay, we can do that.
It's 55, 56, thank you.
We got time. IT and
56, thank you. That's exactly what you
What?
said. 55, 56, thank you.
I didn't even do it, so I wasn't here.
All right, what do I do? Set them equal to each other. We got that part figured out at least.
Nobody's paying attention.
Okay, now what? Jacob, you hardly knew what we were doing in the last problem. You need to pay attention, okay? Really important.
It's me a question.
I don't care. I ask the questions around here.
Oh!
I answer.
Okay, what do I do first? And I want to get everything over here onto the left. Subtract 2x from both sides, and the x's have to line up, okay? So x squared, what's x minus 2x? Negative x minus x. Those cancel and you get 0. So now we're set to factor. Two numbers that multiply together to be negative 6 and add to be negative 1. 2 and negative 3.
Nice shot.
So my two x's are 3 and -2. Awesome. And then over here it just says that y equals 2 times x. So if x is -2, 2 times that is -4. And if x is 3, 2 times that is 6. Okay?
So proud of you. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. I should probably be writing this down, but I want to figure it out by myself.
Okay, first question everybody should know the answer to. Graham, what do you do first?
Is this the thing where you square root?
No. Green? Make them equal to each other, yeah. So x squared plus 2x minus 45 equals 6x plus 51. Okay? I don't know what to tell you, man. You gotta pay better attention than you. Okay? What do I do now? Yeah, I'm going to get everything on the left. So I'm going to get the 6x over there by subtracting 6x. So x squared, what's 2x's? Take away 6x's. Negative what? Negative 4x, good. Okay, time out on the court. Do you want a full or a 30? Just a 30, okay. That's a 30-second timeout called by the coach. Please start the clock now.
Wait, after.
Wouldn't you rather have taken away 2x instead of taking all 6?
So why is that?
I don't know. That's you.
Oh, okay, good question. Because you're thinking the 2x is less than the 6x or something, and then you wouldn't have this negative. It's all about this x squared thing right there. Okay? So, first horn. Sorry, we've got to get back.
On 26.
I'll take a full this
Oh,
time.
get a full. Wherever the
Now
x squared is, that's where everybody goes. Okay? So your instinct is correct that the 6x is bigger than the 2x, so it should pull the 2x over. But the x squared is even bigger than both of those. So it totally rules everything. Okay? That's okay. So the x squared is where everybody goes to its side. All right? Okay. So then I still have minus 45. The 6x's cancel equals 51. So with the whole thing Nate and I were just talking about in mind, I need to take the 51 and bring it over to the left. Yeah. Negative 96. And this one's going to be a rough one.
OMG.
OMG is right. I need two numbers that multiply together to be negative 96 and add together to be negative 4.
I'm ready.
That is a tricky one. They're going to be close to each other, right? So 10 and 9, no, 9 and 12 and what? No.
Negative 8.
Negative. Oh yeah, negative 8 and 12. Nice catch.
High
Give a
five.
round of applause there, Norman. Nice job. Okay.
That was like a 3-pointer.
Okay, it's actually negative 12 and 8 because the negative needs to be bigger, but we'll give it to you. Okay, so that means that x could equal what or what? X could equal what? 12 or negative 8.
Picking up what I'm throwing down.
Okay, and then plugging that in for y is not going to be pretty because the numbers are so big. What? 12 times 6 is what?
12 times 6 is 72.
72. You're right, except for the 3 there in the middle. 72 plus 51 is 133. And then negative 8 times 6 is negative 48 plus 51 is 3.
123.
123?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Classic mistake by the math teacher.
Classic mistake.
Flashback.
Yours too.
What? He just said grandma too.
It's your grandma too, so I was thinking.
Okay.
What?
I don't know, Nate. That's kind of weird. Not a good way to pick up the chicks by calling them grandma.
I don't want my cousin, that's all right.
Well, that's a good thing, I suppose.
So you want your grandma?
Where did that come from?
This is getting even awkwarder.
Yeah.
Just stop.
God, why would you do that on?
Hey, Nate, did you have a good weekend?
With your grandma.
Oh, I was trying to change the subject so we could get off of that. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's see if Graham can get this one. Okay, what do I do first? No. Chase, you got it?
Do I have it?
Yeah, do you know what to do first?
Yeah. Don't you have to count off?
Do we have to what?
Well, they're
Brandon?
Equal?
Set them equal to each other. There you go.
Yeah.
Voice of reason in the crowd. Okay, now, Graham, that we've done that, you can start swinging things around. So let's get the 4x to the left-hand side.
Looks like a marble.
Negative 12x take away 4x's is negative 16x. Okay, how do I get rid of the negative 30?
Carefully.
What? Add 30 to both sides. Okay, there is some hope for you, Chase. Good to know. So x squared minus 16x plus 63 equals 0. All right, so we've got another rough one. Besides guess and check? Not really. I mean, you can list off the factors. So 1 and 63, that obviously doesn't work. 2 doesn't go into there evenly. 3 and 21, does that give me 16? Nope, but I'm close. 7 and 9, and that gives me 16. I don't know, it's just, you just have to guess and check, I guess. That's all we've got.
Math is no bueno.
Okay, shh, shh, shh. So x equals 7 and x equals 9, yeah, they're both negative because they need to multiply together to be a positive number and add together to be a negative number. So they're both negative. So if I put 7 in there for the x, 28 minus 30 is negative 2. If I put 9 in there for the x, 36 minus 30 is 6. And that's what we've got. Okay? Okay, will you toss those